Brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, Big Kenny here. Welcome to Peace, Love, and Happy Hour tonight. I am so excited to have one of the billiest, bestest guitar players to ever hit the universe. Speaking of universe, it is the atomic one. Atom, the atomic guitar playing Schoenfeld. Woo! How you doing, brother?
I'm good, man.
Man, it is just so awesome to be sitting across from you in a studio.
I know.
Of course, with our proper social distance.
Yes.
Yeah. Man, it just don't get no better than that. And it's an absolute honor to be able to celebrate you a little bit here tonight, man. Because you know what, man? 20 years, I think. Over 20 years we've known each other here in this town. And we're going to go through a little bit of the history of Adam and Kenny and a little bit of your history too. I don't know if everybody knows this or not about Adam Schoenfeld, but to date, I think you've played on over 200 hit albums out of Music City, USA.
Played on a few.
Yeah. For the likes of not only Big and Rich and Gretchen Wilson, but the likes of Jason Aldean, Luke Bryan, Blake Shelton, Jake Owens. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on.
I'm a lucky
And on.
guy, man.
Yeah,
I'm lucky.
yeah.
It's cool.
So why don't you play us your favorite lick? It don't get no better than that, man. Yeah, so I'm sure everybody would like to know just a little bit of your background too. I mean, when we met, you were just barely out of grade school.
I don't remember anything after we met. Not a damn thing. It's all gone away.
You were born in the Northeast,
I was born in Long Island,
in Long
New
Island.
York.
Yeah,
Parents moved to Jersey when I was 3, so I grew up in Jersey,
grew up in Jersey
New Jersey.
with some other.
Blairstown, New Jersey.
Yeah.
Home of
Yeah.
Friday the 13th.
Whoa.
That's why I'm always so scared.
What? What'd you say?
Hockey match, man. It
Man.
freaked me out.
Wow,
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
It's scary.
Yeah, and I know here the other week we were talking about finding a time we could get together and do this, just sit down and talk about music a little bit. And you told me that you were going to hunt ghosts, I think, or
It was, yes.
or was it aliens?
It was ghosts.
Ghosts.
I mean, my wife will hunt anything.
Yeah.
That is unexplained.
Yeah, and your
Paranormal,
wife
I
is
will follow anywhere she goes.
a famous ghost and alien hunter by the name of Katie Cook.
Yes. Yeah.
CMT Katie Cook.
Country Music Television, Hot 20 Countdown.
Yes.
They don't do any ghost hunting on that show yet.
Yes. What is the most famous alien y'all found so far?
Well, I think it's you. I haven't seen an alien yet. I've definitely seen some questionable. I've had spirits. I've definitely felt spirits.
Well, hell, I'm feeling a spirit right now. Can I get an amen now? Yeah!
Actually, rock and roll.
Yeah.
No. I've had a couple questionable. That could have been something.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, where did y'all go on that trip?
That's-
Well, we just went out in the backyard, looked
No.
behind the tree, and lo and behold, he's right there.
That was a town called Atlanta, Indiana.
Really?
Yeah. Not too far from here.
Not too far.
About 4 hours
Yeah.
from here.
Famous ghost town.
Yep. Well, the house there is famously haunted.
Famously haunted.
Yeah.
Let's drink to that. Here.
There's to be a
Everyone out
famously
there,
haunted.
phew, famously haunted.
Now, don't drink from the wrong side.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, man, we had to do this.
Yeah.
We had to do this. We
Yeah.
have these songs that a fraction of Nashville knows.
Yeah.
That some more people
Yeah.
need to know.
Yeah, so we'll go back in our history a little bit. So you had just come to Nashville, and I had. What year did you actually come here?
Well, I came here in '94, so I've been here a few years.
I came here in '94.
Yeah.
So we had both come here the same year. Our paths, though, were kind of jumping around the town differently.
Mm-hmm.
you know, I had been writing songs over there at Famous Music. You'd been playing music and had bands going, and were just putting it together any way you could here in this town, right?
Yeah, actually, when you were working on your thing, I think it was before your record.
Yeah.
When you were still kind of doing the country thing.
Yeah.
I was playing with Todd Cooper.
Yeah.
Because I remember going to see you at the Accident.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you had come to see the Big Kenny Experience before that.
Yeah.
So I had been signed to Famous Music. I've been writing there, and then towards the end of that the deal there from 95 to 98, I got a record deal with Hollywood Records.
Yeah.
And then Hollywood Records says, hey man, we want to make sure you got the billiest, badassest band together on the history of planet Earth. So let's do some auditions.
Yeah.
And we did auditions in LA, we did auditions in New York City, and we did auditions in Nashville, Tennessee. And Nashville, I think, was the last city that we auditioned in. And lo and behold, who showed up at that audition was this guitar player by the name of Adam Schoenfeld.
Mm-hmm.
And I can just recall that day being absolutely blown away by your playing. You had showed up in a level of preparation that was different than any other player had shown up to any audition that we had done to that point. There was a record had been done. It had some of the most masterful guitar playing on it by Gary Burnett.
Yeah.
And, you know, for those of you who don't know Gary, you got to check him out. But he'd been here for a long time. This guy had an arsenal deep in effects and pedal work, and just
that's what had me coming in more prepared than anyone. I was floored by how amazing his parts were on that record.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, when I heard that record as a kid that, you know, hadn't gone into the country world yet, I was from New Jersey, I was working in the studio, but I was inspired by all music, whether it's country or not.
Yeah.
But to get your disc came in, I think Steve King knew Tony and Tony knew me. I think Steve King was already playing keys for you.
Yeah.
And I got that disc, and I remember sitting, it's one of my few really vivid memories of my early 20s or mid 20s. Was sticking that disc in behind the desk in the office in the studio and going, holy crap, this is a real rock record.
Yeah.
And the production, all the guitar parts. I mean, I credit Gary with me being half the guitar player I am.
Wow.
Because of that. Because I had to take, oh my God, there's these 3-4 amazing guitar parts on this song, and I need to make this work for one guy. And I came into your audition.
And did. So I was writing at a country publishing house, but I had put out what was probably more of a rock record at that point in time, the record that got me signed. And then you were coming here playing probably more from a rock background, immersing yourself in the country music. So we both kind of came into that place where they all met up and joined, you know, very mafia-like, which is what we said, you know, music without prejudice. That was the whole reason that stuff all came together, because it was all these folks that ended up showing up that just loved all these kinds of music and were willing to dive into any of it, you know? Yeah.
And actually, the only immersion I had in country music was being at that studio and seeing the session guys come.
When you say that studio, you're talking about Woodland.
Over in East
which is
Nashville.
famous studio that's not there.
Best thing that ever happened to me.
Yeah.
You know, was that place.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, I was still a full rocker at that point, and your record to me was like the modern day Queen.
Yeah.
You as a vocalist, you were going for it. You were doing your own damn thing.
Yeah.
And it was rocking. And Gary's guitar parts was like Brian May.
Yeah.
You know, and it was awesome.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Little did we know where it would go.
Yeah.
Or where it wouldn't go, but then where, you know, it went right here. There's a girl on channel 13.
There's a girl on channel. Yeah. Boy, that makes me want to go. We should go back and review that record at some point too. So then we're gonna move forward from that era though. So that's how we met.
Yeah. Craziest thing is to be sitting on the back of the bus, coming up with a lick like this. play that lick, and you walk through the door.
Okay.
You say, play that again.
Play it again.
And I play it again, and at the very same time you go,
About a nickel every time I try to tell you that I really wish you'd be my gal, and we'd be rolling in the money, honey, on a beach of this sunny Washington, serving us champagne. I know it sounds a bit insane, but I'm a little bit crazy for your love, baby.
Who does
For
that?
your love, baby. You got the sweetest thing. No, I'm not sure what it is. I know I likes a lot of it every day. Just likes that doobly-diddy, doobly-diddy, if I had a nickel every time I tried to tell you that I really wish you'd be my gal. Rolling in the money, honey, on a beach it is sunny Washington, serving us champagne. I know it sounds a bit insane.
I can't.
Well, I'm a little bit crazy.
How crazy is that?
That's crazy. That was
How
nuts.
did you do
That was
that? How
nuts.
did you come up with those
That's
words
nuts.
out of nowhere?
I don't know. How'd you come up with those notes out of nowhere? But I had met some of the most inspiring people to me that I had met so far, and primarily that was you. I had a guitar player now that inspired me. Like, well, okay, there's another level we need to go to. So then we decided to put together this project called Lovejoy.
Yeah.
You, myself, Justin Tockett, and Larry Babb. Yeah. And we put out 2 and almost a half albums before the whole Music Mafia thing blew up. And John and I, being songwriters, have been writing so much at that point in time, got offered a record deal. And then you ended up coming in and playing on every, you were the guitar on all the Big and Rich records, and then went out and toured with us and helped take that to the world. But before that happened, there was Lovejoy 1 and Lovejoy 2.
And of course, the 5th member of Lovejoy, Chris Stone, who made our asses sound good.
There you go, the engineer, the engineer. And I was just searching around since we were going through Lovejoy stuff, and I didn't know if
you're kidding.
had this, but
No,
I found
I don't have one.
an original
Do I have
Lovejoy
one now, or are you just teasing me?
T-shirt. No, I'm giving you not 1 but 2. The 2. That way, when you and Katie go out sometime, y'all can decorate them up, and you can, be matching
Yes.
hair and stuff. But that
But
is.
see, I have a medium.
It went from small to large.
That's what
There
happened.
was 2 smalls,
great.
2 large.
That's awesome. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had one for a while, and I think it got faded and shrunk and too small, and I think my daughter had it, and who knows what happened to it.
Well, now you get to start all over again. From a large, you can fade it,
I'd fade it,
shrink
shrink
it,
it.
get it right
Well, I'll
back.
just grow.
that
I'll
perfect
just
spot.
stop this diet I'm on. Let
Yeah.
myself get larger.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. That's awesome. I'm glad you found those.
Yeah. So, in the just the conversation of that, we're all, we're friends, and we've been friends now for a long time, and it seems like every time we run into each other, we got to play some Lovejoy songs.
Yeah.
So, that was a primary driver in us saying, okay, we got to sit down together and let's just review some of these songs. So, today, I guess we'll try to attempt to see if we can review some Lovejoy songs. And for any of you that were here during that time, you will probably recall some of the most sweaty experiences and
12th and Porter, baby.
in rock and roll history that ever went down in this town, in 12th and Porter.
I don't think I ever paid a bar tab.
You might remember this. Ladies and gentlemen, appearing tonight and in 2D, Lovejoy, the band. It's not just the music, it's the mission. Woo! And that's why you and I are here tonight. We're all just trying to find a little piece of joy and love. Yeah, we're all I slipped, I slapped my slinky in a slot.
What does that mean?
I think her name was Betty Grable. But then again, I've been known to drink a lot, and that's why you and I are here tonight. You know we're all just trying to find a little piece of joy and love. Yeah, we're all just riding the wave of the flow of the electric soul. It's the wave of the flow of electric soul. Living in this liberated lounge, electric limber lovers laying down. Listen, let me fill you with the sound. Look at all the lonely people coming round, and that's why you and I are here tonight. You know we're all just trying to find a little piece of joy and love. Yeah, we're all just riding the wave of the flow of the electric soul. It's the wave of the flow of the electric soul. And really quite sure I'm pleased to meet you. And if you'd like some more, I'm sure you can borrow my board. Ride the wave of the flow of the electric soul. It's the wave of the flow of the electric soul. The wave of the flow of the electric soul. It's the wave of the flow of the. And that's why you and I are here tonight. You know we're all just trying to find a little piece of joy and love. Yeah, we're all just riding the wave of the flow of the electric soul. It's the wave of the flow of the electric soul. The wave of the flow of the electric soul. It's the wave of the flow of the electric soul. The wave of the flow of the electric soul. Yeah, we did it!
I'll let my mistake live forever.
Yes, yes, yes. And now it can live forever. I think that was the show opener sometimes, right?
I think so.
I think so too, but 20 years is the hard time to remember show openers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But boy, how cool just to go back and listen to this stuff, you know? I mean, for you, I know the hundreds of records that you've been part of making in this town since we made this music.
Yeah.
I'm blown away at how easily it comes back to you.
Dude, we played it so many times. It
We
was
did
like
play
when
it
I
a lot.
started listening to this stuff again, it was like second nature. I didn't have to learn it. It was just a little brush up.
Yeah,
Maybe,
definitely.
So, you know, doing the next ones. But seriously though, man, with this stuff, I mean, yeah, all the records I've done, that's great. That's all cool. I made a living. It's awesome. But this is passion. The shit we did was passion, man.
Yeah.
It was total passion.
Yeah.
You know, and you can hear it in it.
Yeah.
You know, I know I can.
Yeah.
I'm sure anybody else that listens to it can too.
Yeah.
I bet money on it. Not too much. Just like $5. But, you know.
We're gonna bet $5 on that one. $5 right here, right now. $5.
Dude, you know, does anybody know that Big Kenny used to be an auctioneer?
Anybody want a minute? Anybody give me now $5? I got about $5 and a $5 now. $10 now, $10 now, $10 now, $15, $20. Anybody now $20? $20. Yellow food done $20. I got $20 right there. Sold for $20. Yeah. Wow, it almost feels like we should do some sort of grand giveaway because these right here, this is a very, I had to search high and low to find a copy of this CD.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. How many copies of Volume 2 do you have?
Well, I got
Because I had to search high and low for those.
I got two.
But I got a crate full of those.
You got a crate full of these.
If you got more of those.
So maybe we should do a CD opening here right now. This is a
The
CD.
poster is awesome, man.
CD
Got a
opening
little
because this is crazy.
tiny
Speaking
little
of
posters.
passion, yeah.
That could be our next band, man.
What's
Tiny
that?
little posters.
Tiny little posters. Yeah.
Please wake Melvin to the stage. Tiny little posters.
Yeah. Tiny little posters. So here we are. I mean, we definitely were stretching it out there as high as we possibly could.
Okay, you said
We had
the
our
shows were
brother.
sweaty. When I love our pictures, how we look sweaty in those.
Yeah,
pictures.
yeah, yeah.
That was
So we
like
decided-
oil, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was olive oil and water, spray water. I remember Photo Joe.
Photo gel. Yeah.
Photo Joe's our photographer. Photo Joe then also went on the road. Was out there, put together some amazing photo books for Big and Rich. But this was the first Lovejoy album. Lick This, Go Numb. Not sure what I was doing there. It was like what do you call that? An anagram. It's when a word, when you take them and put all the letters together differently, they come together. But here's Larry Babb. Of course, that's Adam, myself, and Justin Tockett. And we wanted to get across like what it was like when we were playing live. And as you can see, we're all quite sweaty. Sweaty. Sweaty.
It's
Yeah.
a sweaty band.
The
Speaking
sweat.
of Joe Hardwick, you know what he did to me?
What?
I will never forgive him, and I'll always appreciate it.
Yeah.
Before Lovejoy, he was taking pictures of me.
Yeah.
And he had me do this in a picture. And I went with him. I was in my mid-20s. I was like, oh, okay. The whole he made me do the J.C. Penney ad thing.
Yeah.
And I look back at these pictures one day. I'm like, he got me to do the. He was joking. He was like, I'm gonna get him to do a J.C. Penney pose, and later in life he's gonna realize I got him. You got me, Joe.
You got him, Joe.
No offense,
You got
J.C.
him, Joe.
Penney.
Yeah.
So,
So
all offense, J.C. Penney.
yeah. So that's how I met Joe. Joe,
Yeah.
you and Joe were already buddies.
Yeah, man, he's one of the first people I met in town.
Yeah. That's just one of the coolest things about this town. It's like everybody through their relationships meets everybody else, and it's just
You remember going up to do Rockfest, Chicago,
yeah.
when I had just had my wisdom teeth pulled and I was on pain medicine?
I didn't recall
Oh,
that
dude,
part of it.
we-
I remember.
we went up in
I
the
remember
RV.
renting that RV for
Oh, yeah,
rent.
there's
the
videos
1-800
somewhere.
RV for
And I'm
rent.
just like,
Yeah.
And then getting up on stage, and we had Ty, I
Yep.
think, tuning guitars for us, and he didn't tune Justin's bass to drop D for the first song. So the very first note we played was completely
Yeah.
off.
I remember getting there. I remember having it all together. This is Rockfest, Chicago Motor Speedway,
Do you
right?
realize,
Was that 2000?
I think so. Chicago Tribune wrote, and Lovejoy, a pop rock band from Nashville, opens the show at a very unrock-like time of 9 a.m. or 10 a.m.
Yeah. So it was. We were on this bill that had. I mean, when they opened the gates up, we just hit the stage. They opened the gates up. It looked like 100,000
Yeah.
people, which I think it was 100,000
on their
people
way
come
in.
rushing
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah.
All of them are going like this
Yeah.
to us on the stage, which wasn't. That was kind of a new thing at that point. People
We
did
were
so.
better than 9
So
days.
we were. Well, I remember thinking to myself, this is what it's all about. So we were we opened the stage that day.
Yeah.
It was us. It was Kid Rock.
Was Kid there?
It was Kid
Okay.
Rock. It was Stone Temple Pilots
And Metallica.
and Metallica.
Yeah.
So no reason they were.
And a few bands in between.
Yeah. So no wonder they were looking at us.
Yeah.
Flipping
People that like
us
Metallica
off and
thought
stuff.
we were a bunch of
Yeah.
little fluttery birds.
Yeah. What's going on here with these guys? Yeah. So, but we played Rockfest.
Yeah.
Man.
That's
Yeah.
good.
From some of those sweatiest shows came some of the sweatiest songs with single word names like
A lot of
changing,
single word
learning,
names. I
changing.
noticed that too.
a lot of things were going on.
We didn't have much
Uh,
brain power for more than single
yeah.
word names.
Changing, learning.
But
Learning.
amazing lyrics.
What do you
man.
think? You want to try one of these?
Yeah, let's do.
Play some more music for the people, for
learning?
fun people. This is what it's like when Big Kenny and Adam Schoenfeld hang out together. We're going, ha! Let's go back 20 years and play that one. Yeah.
Let's jump in the time machine.
Let's jump in a time machine. Wow. It's 5 o'clock on Saturday. I twice forgot my name. Just like I wondered yesterday, tomorrow's just the same. Well, I found my tranquility, but where is my left shoe? It doesn't matter anyway, there's plenty I can do. And if you think you know me, then you're bound to help me out. 'Cause I'm not sure I know myself what's right, but I'm learning behind the lids of both my eyes. Play music to the night. I watch, but I'm quite sure that I'm just sleeping in the sky. I see the flashing colors and I hear the crashing sound. I kiss your skin, I touch your face. I'm glad you came around. And if you think you know me, then you're bound to help me out. 'Cause I'm not sure I know myself what's right, but I'm learning. Well, I don't need a minute, and I've got this love to spare. Just help yourself to anything. My heart is open bare. I've had a lot of reasons, and I've known a lot of names, but still the spark inside of me keeps burning just the same. And if you think you know me, then you're bound to help me out. 'Cause I'm not sure I know myself what's right, but I'm learning as you lay beside me so close I can feel your heart pounding out its rhythm in the dark. I'm learning, burning, burning, burning. I'm learning. Yeah! Learning. Learning.
Still are.
That is a lyric.
It's a
Yeah.
good lyric, man.
And
You wrote that one
I
all
do
by
feel
yourself,
like
right? all by yourself. You wrote that one.
I feel like I know I'm still learning.
True.
It never stops. It never
Friggin'
stops.
dang, then you have kids.
Yeah, and then you have
Then you
kids,
learn
and
some
then you
more.
really learn some more. And then as your kids are growing up, then you're going through that whole other the eras of life. And wow, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got a teenage daughter now.
17 in a month.
17 in a month. And Lincoln, my firstborn, will be 15 in 3 months.
Remember them on the tour bus together?
Yeah.
Sophia
Just
walking
little
up the
ones,
ramp. with
Got
her
a picture
headphones
in the
and
pub
her
of
headphones
love,
on.
man, of them. You know, hers got her headphones on. You're holding yours. I'm holding mine. Beautiful times. Though.
Yeah.
A lot of love.
Yeah.
A lot of love in the house. 5 o'clock on Saturday. I've twice forgot my name, just like I wondered yesterday. Tomorrow's still the same.
My favorite line in there, where's my left shoe?
I found some tranquility. But where's my left shoe? Doesn't matter. Anyway, there's plenty I can
All
do.
this rock and roll is making me need to sanitize my hands.
Yeah. Can you share your sanitizer just to make sure? We've never touched anybody anywhere today. Everybody sanitize. Yeah, everybody sanitize. Woo-hoo. Everybody sanitize. Yeah, everybody sanitize. Woo-hoo.
Oh, it's hard to play with sanitizer.
Hey!
Man.
Yeah, you gotta let it
You gotta
dry
let it
out
soak
just a little
in.
bit. So when you think about a Lovejoy show, I mean, what kind of comes to?
God,
What do you like?
invincibility. Man, I was on top of the world when I was on that stage. Nothing else mattered.
You still have a little keyboard?
I do. 2 of them. 3 of them. Justin won't give me the other one back. Yeah. I got
Justin,
Justin, this is your message.
we're sending some love out to you. Some fantastic bass lines. Fantastic bass lines.
One of the best bass players ever.
Yeah. And where is he? Where did he go? Louisiana?
Who?
Is he staying down there?
Who are you
Has he
talking
not come back? Has he decided that he should just...
He went
needs-
back to her hometown, Lafayette, Louisiana, and he's running Dockside Studios down there.
Dockside Studios.
Cool place, man.
Yeah.
Right on the river. I say the river like there's a name for it, but
Yeah.
it's the river.
The river.
Maybe Mississippi.
Yeah. Mississippi River.
But down there on
Dockside
the river,
Studios on the
place
Mississippi
just-
River.
it's
If
like
you're
a
anywhere
barn,
near
people can
Dockside
sleep.
Studios, anywhere near the Mississippi River in Louisiana, make sure
Does
to
the
check out
Mississippi River go to
Justin.
Louisiana?
Huh?
Does the Mississippi
It's
River
the
go-
Mississippi
Yeah, it's the Mississippi.
River. That's the big one. I know that's a lot of rivers that
'Cause
come out of
sometimes I
that.
didn't know them to call a creek a river.
I've been known to call a river a creek. Oh wow.
Ah. Should we
So,
test another one? Or do you want to talk some more?
We can just continually attempt to go through these songs and see what we can pull out, because I know it's going to mean a lot to a lot of. There were some major
Yeah.
Lovejoy fans in this town.
Yeah.
I mean, during that time, 2000, 2001, 2002, it was probably one of the greatest live experiences that was going on in this city at that time. We had we had a hell of a fan base in this town. I mean, we were packing out the clubs when we were playing. We had go-go boxes.
Mhm.
Go-go boxes with go-go boxes on both sides of the
Yep.
stage. We had go-go boxes built 4x4, and we had girls that would dance on the go-go boxes, and sometimes some guys would try to get over there and dance with them, and we would encourage them to get off.
That's the box.
Get off the box, just to
Yeah.
get off the box. Not
Yeah.
get off the box. And but boy, it was just a lot of people having a
Yeah.
good time. Like you just felt so absolutely everything that we all want to feel
Yeah.
right now in
Yeah.
the midst of not being able to
Oh,
be in
God, yeah.
experiences like that.
Yeah.
I mean, this is one of the craziest transitional experiences and times that when I contrast today with that period of time in our lives, it is the like complete antithesis
Yeah.
of it. I mean, it was just all about everything Lovejoy was about was everybody coming together.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
God, man, everybody was calling up all their friends, and everybody would be there on a Friday night or a Saturday night, and we'd go hit Knoxville, we'd go hit Atlanta, and we had a circuit going, man. We were definitely bringing a lot of good, joyful energy.
I hope there's
to people.
somebody doing that right now.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
hope there's somebody,
There's probably-
younger than us.
Yeah, younger than us, but
Doing-
planning
in
to
that
do
same
that.
place.
Or at least if they were doing it and they're planning to do it,
Yeah,
they're
I
right
mean,
there on the cusp of it. Maybe
Take
it's
away
happening.
Corona, all that.
Yeah, well, Rona.
Corona.
Yeah, so I'm thinking, man, there's probably got to be like, one more. There's got to be a Lovejoy type song that comes out of this era, and I think
Yeah.
there is one right now that like speaks
What's that?
entirely to what we're in
Yeah.
right now, what we experienced then, and what we are experiencing now,
Yeah.
and that is the center of the universe. Is finding the vortex at the center.
That's
of the
another thing I was gonna bring.
Yeah.
I had this little tiny disco
Yeah,
ball
it's a
that
disco
Corey
ball.
and Jen gave me. Yeah.
We got a little itty bitty one up
Let
there.
it spin.
I guess we could throw a light on that bad boy and see if we can get her cranked up here in a
I
minute.
mean, I don't want anybody to pull it back out or nothing. we don't need the disco ball to sing the disco ball.
Yeah.
But I thought it would be nice if I brought that thing, but I just forgot it all. I forgot the
So you had the little keyboard.
Yep.
You had the little mic, the little PA, the little megaphone, little megaphone, and the disco ball.
Yeah.
And you forgot all three of them.
I did. I'm sorry.
But you know what I love is that you were thinking about it.
I was.
You were like, I'm gonna gather all this stuff.
Yeah. It was gonna be awesome.
I'm gonna bring
I was gonna surprise you.
You're gonna surprise me.
And now I surprise you with no surprise.
Surprises. You're here
You've been
because
surprised with
we're
nothing.
changing.
Yeah.
We're changing.
Oh,
We're changing then.
changing.
We're still changing.
Okay.
We're always changing. I remember this was another one that kind of hit me like learning did. You know, I was sitting there by myself, and these were single word title songs, and I felt like these were things that were happening to me and things that were happening to us during that time. You know, we were going through great transitions. I don't know for you, but for me, coming from where I came from in Culpeper, Virginia, you know, a rural farm town, straight off the farm. This was the first city I'd been to, the first time I'd, moved away and done anything like that.
Right.
But the experience of coming to a city like this and meeting people who were as creatively inspired as I was definitely a transitional experience to me. Not only was I learning, but I was being changed as a human being.
Yeah.
I mean, just, you are just one of the most, you were one of the most talented, joyful, kind-hearted, consistently in that nature of people that I'd ever met in my life. And being around people like that who, could rock out as hard as you could rock out, having those kind of attributes was definitely it's a lot of experiences that we went through that definitely moved me, and I think made me a better person. No doubt. I mean, you pushed me, you inspired me, you encouraged me, you challenged me. All the greatest things you could hope for from a friend in your life, man. And when I think about that, and I think about all the people that have been in my life, I think I kind of, when this song was written, it was kind of like wanting to say that to all of them, like, guys, I'm going through a transition. I'm changing. I'm trying to become a better person.
Well, we all were.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and likewise, man, the inspiration you gave me was amazing, and I realize it now more. I mean, you were older than me. I was younger. I was a little more stubborn.
I was older than everybody.
Still older than everybody.
I was a late bloomer. I'm still a late bloomer. I'm still blooming late.
It took me a while to realize it. You don't know a good thing till it's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be honest.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, I knew it was a good thing when we were doing it.
Yeah.
But I really knew it was a good thing when we weren't doing it.
Yeah. Well, thank God we're both still here.
And we're doing it.
And we're doing it. Yeah. We're still doing it. We're still doing it.
And we're changing.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, let's see. 1,
2, 3.
1,
Wow.
Wait, no. How does that count go? 2. It would have to come in. 1, 2, 3.
So I'll just do whole chords.
Sure. Yeah.
While you're doing the.
Yeah. If you want.
1, 2, 3. Minutes, hours, days are blazing by. messed up. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Minutes, hours, days are blazing by, like comets flying through the sky. I'm still wanting you, moments stopping, passing in exchange for what's left in my brain. I'm still wanting you. And why aren't you here right now? Don't you know I'm finally changing, and you see how it's turning out? Don't you know I'm finally changing, and you can bet your money, honey, I'm going somewhere from here, because I'm changing. My heart, it rushes, my hand, it touches your hair. I see you standing there. I'm still wanting you, don't wanna keep it, let the secret go. Let everybody know I'm still wanting you. And why aren't you here right now? Don't you know I'm finally changing, and you should see how it's turning out. Don't you know I'm finally changing, and you can bet your money, honey, I'm going somewhere from here, because I'm changing. And why aren't you here right now? Don't you know I'm finally changing, and you should see how it's turning out. Don't you know I'm finally changing, and you can bet your money, honey, I'm going somewhere from here, because I'm
Can't bend the freaking
Bend it! Ah, yeah!
We did it.
That's awesome.
Ah.
Changing.
Ah.
Yeah, so all these songs, when we were playing them then, were done on electric guitar. You were playing on electric guitar. This is the first time, ladies and gentlemen, that these songs have ever been played on acoustic guitar by Adam Schoenfeld. Big Kenny.
Where's Kenneth?
Yeah. But I tell you what, we got a lot more right on that take than we did wrong. We got a lot more right
We got it wrong.
than we did wrong. Got a lot more night. Oh, wanna do it all day long. Right than we did wrong. So much fun tonight. Wanna do it all day long. Right. That might be a song right there. Hey! Hey! Ooh! Play it again now! Whoo! Yay!
Wow. They're good though.
Yeah. feels good. It's fun to do. You know, they are like coming back to me because I ain't played this shit. I mean, I did sit down by the pool yesterday and I pulled it out and I played it one time and went, oh, I can remember most of the lyrics. You know, I was going, whoa, that's pretty good.
That for me, that was
for an older fella, you know, to have stuff come back to you a little bit. That means, hey. Yeah.
You're looking good. What do you use, Noxzema?
Yeah, Noxzema. It's Noxzema. Long hair, don't care. You're coming back alive. Didn't you?
All right.
Yeah, what a beautiful beard you have, too.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
I appreciate
really
that.
Manly, nice beard.
You know what? I just trimmed it because the masks dent your beard.
Yeah, beard. Yeah, and then
like,
it looks all like you got a beard dent.
It was getting like really substantial.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks,
and starting, I noticed you've kind of done the long hair thing again too. The bandana thing is coming back to life. You know, maybe bring the bandana down just a little bit. See,
Bandana boys.
Bandana boys! Bandana boys!
Thank you, Willie Nelson. I remember being in Dark Horse. I think this was the one I remember going up and singing background vocals on and going, I can sing background vocals.
I can do it. I can do it.
The first album was just nothing but a bunch of frogs. As you used to call me and Justin. Frogs.
But man, the chorus on this one, I always felt like the verse was moving along not as pacefully as when the chorus came in. It went wham! It's like, damn, that's a hit sounding chorus. It's a hit sounding chorus. But hearing you play it like this today makes me feel differently about it because you're moving exponentially to what just the melody and the verses are doing.
Right.
And I still think it's just
saying we didn't do it right.
Well, I'm just saying, like, we might be doing it even better right now. Maybe 20 years of experience is starting to pay off. Yeah. 3, 4. Going the distance with no resistance, just like the wind. All I've been given makes a decision for my tomorrow. I'm not only dreaming, I know I'm beginning to feel love. And if I could have my way, I wouldn't change a thing about you. Here in my head, here in my head. If it could be okay, I'd love to stay today and want to. Here in my head. The fertile delusion has made the confusion unrealistic. My lesions of grandeur have made me not sure if it's real. I'm using my freestyle, going the next mile for my passions. And now the reactions completely in fashion, I'm ready. And if I could have my way, I wouldn't change a thing about you. Here in my head, here in my head. And if it could be okay, I'd love to stay today and want to. Here in my head,
outro and you go, whoo, we made it.
Woo-hoo! We did it. We did it. Here in my head.
Oh,
Here in
love
my
that
head.
one. Love that one.
I tell you what. That feels like it could be right now.
Yeah.
Feels like it could be right now.
Yeah.
I think everybody out there right now has all these feelings that are going on inside of themselves, or these thoughts inside of their head. And, you know, just to be able to say that, you know, if I could just tell you what I want to tell you right now, what's going on in my head, this is what I'd say. And I just feel like that's as current right now,
Right.
today,
well, and then
as it
there's so many
was.
people that are saying what they're thinking, and it's ugly.
Yeah. Then there's that. There's not.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, there's this, like, people are bent on, they're getting motivated by taking sides
Yeah.
instead of being motivated by taking over, by taking it all.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then that kind of gets down to what Lovejoy was all about. All we were trying to do is to get
fall into the disco
everybody to come together
ball.
and free fall under the disco ball,
Yeah.
which is no different than what we're trying to do today. Is get everybody to come together and
Yeah.
free fall under the disco ball. But ain't that crazy, the binariness of the way our times have come. And that's why music's so damn important, because we constantly are there to, you know, hopefully have the confidence to remind people
Yeah.
why we're ultimately here. You know. Yeah. What's your favorite song? What's your favorite Adam song, man? Is there a song that you just like, when you sit down and somebody asks you to say, Adam, play a song that you play?
Well,
I'd love to hear something like that. I'd love to
Well,
just
you
hear
know,
where you come from.
it's
You
really
freaking
interesting
perform a
because,
song.
you know, the last couple of years, you remember when we were, you know, on the bus or whatever back in the day, you'd be like, Adam, play a song, and I'd be like, you know, I was never prepared to play my songs. Like,
Yeah.
I wrote them, they came out, they were done. Once
Yeah.
I wrote them, put them down, they were done.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't performing them. But
Yeah.
the last couple of years.
Yeah. But I think one of the greatest rock and roll shows that I've seen in the past few years was Digital Brains over at the end.
Thanks.
I've never seen, three musicians on a stage
Yeah.
rock harder and inspire me more
Yeah.
than what I saw then, man. And you were playing and singing.
I appreciate it, man. We have so much fun, you know.
Yeah.
It's so weird, you know. The last 2 years, I've actually got to that point where I actually got songs to pull out.
You know, you've
But
been
then COVID
practicing.
happened,
You've
and
been
the last-
practicing.
The last 6 months, I haven't played a damn song, so I'm like, ah! You know, the other band.
Well, what is
Sunshine
one? I
with
mean,
Katie.
somebody says,
Well,
okay, Adam,
you know-
you go up and you're in a thing, and they say, Adam, play a song. What is it?
Well, you know what?
What would you do?
Right, I would say I miss Tom Petty. You know, it's
Yeah.
this song me and Katie wrote. You know, it's like after he passed on. Well, first of all, you know, Katie and I started dating, and you know, Nashville's a small town, so we kept it under wraps for a little while.
Saturday
You know,
night.
you know, whatever.
Small town,
but the first
Saturday
date
night.
we went on was Tom Petty. You know, and I've seen Tom Petty in the Heartbreakers many times.
Yeah.
He's one of the few artists that speak to me, and I swear to God, man, anytime a Tom Petty song comes on the radio, you know, out of nowhere, I'm in tears, man. When I saw him live, like, it does to me what I see happen to people, like during Lost in This Moment when we were on stage playing
Mhm.
that. When I'm playing Live Like You're Dying with McGraw, and there's people crying, and there's people that are so sucked in, and I'm standing up there going, I'm working, I'm playing, I'm rocking, I'm having a great time, but wow, this is really affecting you. You're really attached.
Mhm.
Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers did that.
Mhm.
And as I'm getting the track up, got his bass sound up, he shows me the phone, he goes, look. And I'm like, huh? And he texted Ferroni from the Heartbreakers, the drummer. If you don't know, I'm sure you did, but and he said, I'm playing on this song about Tom Petty, called I Miss Tom Petty. And Ferroni's like, can I play it on my show? Before it was even done, and eventually end up getting the mix to Ferroni, and he calls me, and and Katie, and the rest for us was history. It's one of the biggest musical moments in our life. No, it doesn't have a shit ton of streams. Does anybody in the world know about it? Not many. But
more are gonna know about it right now.
You know,
I miss Tom Petty. I miss Tom Petty.
Suncat with a K.
Suncat with K.
But it meant so much to us, man. I mean, it was like, wow. And he dedicated, it was his Christmas show that year, 2 years ago. 1 year, 2 years ago. And he ended his show and dedicated the song to the rest of the Heartbreakers as his Christmas present. And it just killed me. You know.
Would you play it for us?
Yeah, I hope I can remember it right now.
I think you could do it.
The streets were paved with gold. The sun was always shining. We were never growing old. We were too busy flying so many miles. You were there for the smile. You'd always count on you when things got heavy. I miss Tom Petty. I miss Tom Petty. What's a dream without a friend? Sitting right beside you. You write the book but not the end. You just hope the good parts come true. So many miles. You were there for the smiles. You'd always count on you when things got heavy. I miss Tom Petty. I miss Tom Petty. Rip and slide solo. All right. We had nothing to fear. I knew you'd always be near me. And I could count on you when things got heavy. I miss Tom Petty. I miss Tom Petty. I miss you, my friend. I do it all again. And that was the magic of Tom Petty, is that you saw him in concert and you felt like you knew him.
Yeah.
And when Katie and I wrote that, for me personally, I put myself in that jump seat of the tour bus, like when we were up there with the Yellow Velvet Monkey, imagining like what it was like to be Mike Campbell or Ronnie or whoever, if they were riding the bus together. You know, they were probably on separate buses, you know, the last 20 years, but you know,
Wow.
back in the day, it's just like, I don't know, man.
Still, all of us play Tom Petty songs at our shows.
So
He's
classic.
probably been one of the
So
most
classic.
one of the most influencing classic artists of the entire rock and country era.
Yeah.
I mean, he definitely, you know,
Yeah.
brought that whole vibe together. His music feels just as comfortable on either stage.
Yeah. Best ever. Anyway, I digress.
I digress.
Digress with Tom
I
Petty.
digress. Electric Soul.
Oh,
Forget to Breathe.
oh.
Changing. Head. Learning.
Is your blood red to breathe?
Yeah. Done that. I've recorded that song in so many different ways. Like I'm trying to go, but this was one. We rocked it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Satin locks like ebony wings. For a sky of tangerine. Technicolor living dream takes me away. I'm blown away. supposes you're the thing I need the most, and you're waiting for me, you're waiting for me. I'm so overcome by the beauty of this place. Inside my heart, sometimes it's more than I can take. So I hold out my arms, fall down on my knees. Thank God I'm alive. Sometimes I forget to breathe. Underneath the stars romancing, all around the wind is dancing, overtaking and reminding me how precious this is. Oh, how precious. The sun that warms me, the giving waters pour around me, innocent and so politely giving me this life, giving me love. And I'm so overcome by the beauty of this place. Inside my heart, sometimes it's more than I can take. So I hold out my arms, fall down on my knees. Thank God I'm alive. Sometimes I forget to breathe. Ooh. Sometimes I forget. Sometimes I forget. Sometimes I forget. I forget. I forget. I'm so overcome by the beauty of this place. Inside my heart, sometimes it's more than I can take. So I hold out my arms, fall down on my knees. Thank God I'm alive. Sometimes I forget to breathe. Yeah, yeah! We did it! We did it! Woohoo!
You know?
I forget to breathe. There you go. Man, what a glorious lyric.
Yeah. That's a good one.
That's a good one. Yeah.
One of the good ones. You're one of the good ones.
One of the good ones. Good one. Anyway, hey, here's to all that and then some, man. Sitting here and playing some songs together, having a cocktail, making some music, what everybody hopes to do on any night of the week. And I tell you what, it don't get no better than to be able to, kick back with one of your best buds and go back in time, just make some music and play some songs that make you feel good.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, make everybody feel good. Makes you feel
There's
like you're in a room. Take you right
total
back there.
Time capsules.
Time capsules.
Time capsules.
Time capsules.
Trapped.
We are blessed beyond belief to be here today and to be able to make music with each other continually and to this point in our lives. And here's to even crazier, greater
Times.
times
In the good part of the brain.
in the good part of the brain. Hallelujah. I love you, brother.
I love you.
Thank you so much for being here tonight. This is definitely a peace, love, and happy hour that I will never forget. And
Me too,
may
brother.
we do another one
We shall.
real soon.
6 more songs.
I'm kind of feeling like writing something.
Okay.
All right.
Here we
Let's
go.
do it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Love y'all big time. Can't wait to see you again. Here's to another peace, love, and happy hour. Woo-hoo-hoo. We're all in this together, brothers and sisters. Let's rock. Come on. Woo.
Willie Nelson.
Give me some music, time to kick back. A beverage and a perfect snack. Deliciously crunchy, gourmet, hand-cooked, peace, love, and happy hour. Premium Virginia peanuts. Get them in sea salt, unsalted, jalapeno, fiery chipotle, and chili lime. I'm talking a good time. Start your own stack. Grab a 3-pack. PeaceLoveAndHappyHour.com.